Hi there guys, this is Knight79 and I'm back with part 8 of my Let's Play Total War Attila, Alamans Legendary Campaign. Right, so last turn we had Attila declare war on us and they were allied with the Saxons, who were our client state, but we lost the client state and they joined the war with the Italians, basically proving what I've been told by quite a few players, that subjugated factions are an absolute waste of time. You might as well just sack it. All I'd done by subjugating them is get a little bit of income from them and allow them to grow and be strong again, which has caused me no end of problems. Although when I did take the city, you know, I maybe should have just sacked it and then continually just sacking the city, getting income that way. So now my issue is these guys here. Now, they don't have much in the way of missile troops, but they've got 2 full stacks, and they're going to come and attack me next turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and work out what to do. So I've done some recruiting. You know, I'm just basically filling up my armies. We're reasonably okay income-wise, but we could do with being better. I'm not going to repair this because I'm going to get attacked anyway, but what I am going to do is I'm going to... Oops. No, I'm going to knock everything down. And now I need a smithy eventually, but at the moment I just want to knock everything down, start a scratch. So we'll be taking Angelus eventually. So once I've got Tulliferdum and Angelus, then I'll know where I'm going to be building things and what I'm going to be doing. So we've got all our armies stacked up here. We're going to have a rebellion down here, but there's no friendly armies around there to take care of that rebellion for us. So I need to get at least one general there as quickly as possible to try and basically defend it, because right, we've got a half decent. What's given us that? Right, yeah. So we've got a half decent defensive army there. I will have the general as well, but I could do with some missile troops. So as I say, I'm just recruiting, filling up my armies, just check where we're at. Right, so these armies, they just need filling up with scavenger mobs. So that's what I'm recruiting here, getting my melee troops back up. I could do with some cavalry, really, I think. So instead of just spamming these guys, I'll build some cavalry as well. And I'm going to call an end turn there. I'm not going to appoint a governor. Might be handy to have one for an extra general, but at the moment I don't really want it to have a governor. I'll see what happens with these guys. I'm kind of hoping they're going to come and attack me, but I don't for 1 second think they're going to. So what I'm going to need to do is build up and go to them. It's going to need probably two full stacks, maybe a bit more, maybe 2.5 stack armies. So I'll take 2 full armies and a half. We'll see. I'm not sure what kind of army makeup I'm going to use yet just to attack this, but the attack is going to happen. Right, so we've had the rebellion here. It's just basic rebels now, because Gaul's been set up further down in the south of France. So it's not going to be a faction that comes there, it's just going to be rebels. I'm going to need to get down there as quickly as possible, really. Just make sure that everything is fine. So Angelus didn't come to us. I thought they were going to attack us, but they didn't. So we've had a rebellion, we knew. We saw that on the map. So let's just check our armies now.
For the tribe! Thirsty for battle.
Okay.
All.
Needs cavalry. So I'm going to give him the cavalry. And a unit of scavenger mob. And that should be... Yep, so there's a full stack. So let's build this up into a full stack now. What do we need? We need cavalry.
Thirsty for battle. Get moving.
So I'll give him all of those. So there we have it. 2 full stacks. Pretty healed up. Ready to go again.
Ready for orders.
We'll move that general there. I'm going to move him. Let's see if I can. So we'll bring this army back. And this guy. We'll try and get into position to be able to get around here.
Thirsty for battle.
Now this army, let me look at it now. It needs
We
one of
need
those.
good fighters.
Take another unit of cavalry. I'll take another unit of those.
Fight with us.
Oh, two of
It's
those.
a good life.
This guy,
Ready for battle.
what can he recruit?
Are you
Take
ready
two of
to do
those.
your duty to the tribe?
Two of those. No, that'll do. Still gonna go some knockdowns. In fact, I'm not going to knock the food down at the moment because the food situation is 35. That's minus 35. Maybe. I'm not going to knock this down. Could repair that. We're on low taxes. And we're having issues with tax. So I'm moving these armies forward now.
Getting on our way.
Going to keep them as units.
Move out. We take this settlement for the tribe.
Right, where are they? Where's the other enemies?
Besieging settlement.
Where are they?
Warriors all. Aidan, Kichitan.
So let's just check here what we've got as a reinforcement. So one's going to be the garrison, and then there's another full stack.
We take this settlement for the tribe.
So where's the full stack?
Thirsty for battle. Stragglers will be left behind. To battle.
And then, can I do this? There's a lot of cavalry. There's an onager. That's nothing. It's an awful lot of cavalry to deal with the armies that I have. Don't have much in the way of cavalry. It's just encircle for now.
Besieging settlement.
Right, instead of recruiting, can I get him over there?
Get moving,
Yes,
you
I can.
wretches.
And let's see what...
You have further orders?
I'll just take a few units of extra cavalry over there. Okay. And I think we'll fight this one out.
Attack!
Before we do this, let's have a look at diplomacy. I want these guys trade agreement, please.
Greetings. Speak plainly and with.
They're not coming anywhere near us.
Come, come. Let me hear your. Gods of the Attila. Come, come. Let.
Okay, so no one's gone for peace treaties.
Speak your terms.
Very surprised they declared on me, but that's desolate, 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 desolate. You know, if I move through into Rome, I think once I've tidied up here, I'll have a look at the Burgundians to see whether it's worth taking them. If it turns out it is, I'll do it, and then they mark commands. So let me see. Finish this off, tidy up. We'll see how the Dukes and the Geats react to this. If I can get any diplomatic treaties with them, I will do. If not, I'll take Scanza. If the Burgundians are going to play funny buggers and not trade with me, then I will take out Gotha Scanza and capture this. Then we've got desolate land here that I can move through to take this and this. And maybe just solidify my area, really. Let's see. So yeah, could capture all of this, capture all of this, maybe see about how much it would cost. Just recruit some really cheap troops, a full stack of very cheap troops, and then see how much that's going to cost to resettle. And resettle this. Come down here, maybe to catch up with these lands. We've got a desolate area there. While I'm doing that with a couple of armies I've got, build up some new armies here to take this and this. And push the Romans down to here, which would help us get to the Separatists. We'd have the Caledonians to deal with. So there's more desolate land here. Western Roman Empire. I'm going to need to move fast in Gaul, otherwise it's all going to be desolate. So I might not come and deal with all this here. I might just try and keep these with the non-aggression pact, tidy up here, and then just come straight in, and we'll take on the Romans, I think. Yeah, I think that's probably the best plan. I'll see if I can maintain something here. I'm not going to be able to keep much, but I'll have an army in Frisia. I'll have a small army roaming around Germania, 2 full stacks and a half stack to do all my attacking and settling with in Gaul. So yeah, this should be okay. So let's play this fight out. Now this is going to be a slow fight, guys, because I'm going to have to make sure that I've got all my forces lined up. But the chances are they're maybe going to come for me. So I'm not, sorry, not auto-resolving. I'm going to fight it on the battlefield. So this cavalry is what I'm a bit concerned about. And there's another 5 units, I think, on the reinforcing army. I've got probably, if I'm careful with my cavalry, we'll see. Okay, we need to wait for dry. There we go. So we'll start the deployment. Let's see where the reinforcements come in from. We've got some behind us and some over here. Let's see. I don't want to attack from here. This is... It's a difficult hill to attack on. Well, mind you, I could rush it. The reinforcement army would be able to get round. My reinforcements... Do you know what? I'll try it. And... Right. So these guys, let's pop them in skirmish. These guys straight into shield wall. So they're likely to come down this hill here. If I can force the fight sort of here and here.
Missiles ready! They will bleed for us. Mounted brigands!
They're going to be hidden. They'll be hidden there. Make them their own group. Right, the general at the back, 2 units of cavalry. In fact, I want all units of cavalry on the same side. The axes can go here, like so. Unit of these here. A unit of these here. These 2 now. Make sure they're in flame. Can they reach that tower? Is the key. Well, we'll soon find out. Yes, they can.
Praise the gods, we have got the bastards cornered at last.
Right, so
Can you hear them shake behind these
hopefully my
walls?
main reinforcements come in here.
Would be among them.
Look! Friendly banners!
Yep,
Our
it was as well.
reinforcements arrive!
Brilliant. So this is the small reinforcing army.
Our horses love blood.
This is the larger reinforcing army.
Spearmen! Let's go! On again!
Let's make sure we get this tower down, and then we'll march up. So this army up here, please, and then we'll deal with you. In fact,
Spearmen!
put the spearmen there.
Missile armed warriors!
These guys can go here. These guys here. And there. This army.
Ready for battle!
The cavalry should already be moving. Let's bring them over here like
The
so.
tower has been destroyed! This bodes well!
Brilliant. The tower's down. Let's do some burning now. So I'm going to move these up, like so, with archers behind.
Take aim! Bombard champions! Warriors, move out! Run, curse you!
Shoot into this lot. Not a bad shot. We're burning the settlement down. We're doing what we need to do there.
Fighters ready!
Bring those up.
Spearmen! Spears ready! Run, crush you! Spearmen!
Whoops. Flaming arrow. Still here. Right.
May the earth with their blood!
Let's just keep the bombardment going here. I'm going to use my archers. I'm actually going to hold these guys off, I think.
Spears ready!
Start Germanic hurlers, hunters.
Deadly missiles ready!
Into loose, into that.
Now! Spearmen! The fire rises! The enemy cities
So we'll just aim here. Right, we'll start hurling that way. Can't deal without those hurlers. But what I can do is use these guys to go and attack that. If we can get in here before the reinforcements arrive, we'll be in a good place. So let's deal with the missile troops. We need to bring these sort of here. No, like so. In spear wall, that's it. And right behind. We'll use these ones at the front. So all I'm doing is I'm making a big solid block of them there, really. That was bad to get out. So as we can see, we've got missile units coming in. I need these guys over here. What else have we got? Okay, these guys, get up.
Get moving! Let's go! We'll kill them all! Or kill! Gotcha!
And there. Okay, the archers. Let's make sure we're chipping away at those at the back. I'll put one unit fear units in. Put one unit of ease in for some support. Okay, 4. Come on.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Just there. So now we should be able to group those up as a whole unit.
Damn! Our ambush troops have been detected.
The hurlers. Let's see if we can get some range there. Shoot into that cavalry there.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
So we've just lost a unit of spears, which isn't good. Into frenzy. Let's get Torin. You guys, take 4. Start shooting there with the archers. Get to charge these guys into the side. I'll bring this other big unit of warband in to charge in here. Another unit of those. Okay, we've got troops in reserve. General moves up. Where's my other general? I'm going to group the generals up because I want them all in one place. I don't want to be putting them into the fight. So here I've got quite a bit of a battle building up. We're going to continually pepper this. See if we can use that cavalry around the side. Let's get the pikes up. The hurlers up. And these two. So we're breaking this army slowly here. The archers are doing a fantastic job at the moment. Just want them to chip away at everything at the back. I'm going to have to micromanage these pretty decently. As you see, there we go. We're just going to get rid of this little lot that's piling in. So anything that's at the back, we're not going to beat this here. I've got some reason some archers are moving in, so put them like so. I'm going to try and leave some troops in reserve. I'm going to lose that unit of cavalry, I think. Okay. Into those.
Thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Okay, one. Come on, let's get up here. Just put the spearmen at the front. Okay, we're now going to just save some arrows. So we'll save the arrows, but what we will use is the hurlers. We'll use the hurlers now to do some damage. We'll put the hurlers here. Okay, next set of spears moving forward. Group 1. Chase those down. Group these. Okay, so we've slowly chipped our way through there. Now I need to move the cavalry round, so let's use this cavalry as one unit, and we'll send them over there. Okay, the hurlers.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Frenzy them. Frenzy them. These are just going to hunt as a big pack now. Okay, so 4. Right, so it's a lot of missile troops now. Let's hope there's not much in the way of spearmen there. And we'll use this cavalry to flank. Move the generals forward. They're out of ammunition, so we draw them. See if we can bring the next set in. Right, the pikemen need to be up at the front. So the cavalry has got round, so here we go. Take out a tower on the way and see if we can get all this missile troops down. So those will pop in. Oh no, they've not got skirmish. There we go, we'll get rid of these. Just keep shooting at the troops at the back. Just kept cavalry in reserve. Nicely done. Although I should be able to deal with that with 2 units of cavalry. I'm going to be taking missile damage from these guys now. I'll move 2 more units up. Where's the pike unit? They're there. They're not in pike. Oops. I don't know why the archers are firing.
The men are running.
But they can.
Stand and fight, damn you!
So chase them down. Finish them off.
As you say.
Got a weakened unit of spear there.
Missiles ready. Mounting warband.
Okay, I'm going to pull this cavalry out now. They've got more troops here than I thought they would have. These guys, I need to save this ammunition.
Missile warriors. Hack them down.
Here we go. So I need some more spears.
Spearmen. Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Just the spear units.
Spears are yours. Kill, kill, kill. March. We will
Okay,
pierce
now
their hearts.
let's shoot the general. I don't know what these cavalry are doing. I ordered them to get out, but they stayed engaged. So I'm going to have to charge into this. You. There.
The men have thrown down
You.
their weapons and are fleeing.
So these cavalry, let's get them in here. Deal with those. So what have we got at the back? Quite a lot of units of archers. Still.
Warriors, eager for blood. Spearmen. Spears ready.
Let's deal with these. Got my frenzy back. Got my frenzy back.
Lombard champions. Lombard champions.
We'll inspire those. Keep pushing.
Spearmen.
Keep pushing. That's it. Into the next lot. Okay, 4, come on.
Missiles
It's
ready.
the general that we want killed. Nope, not enough. Just keep firing over these then.
Enemy you. The men are broken and running for their lives.
The cavalry coming around the back was not as successful as I wanted it to be. There was too many units of spear there, really.
Missiles ready.
Stop the
Warriors,
missiles.
Stop. Spearmen.
Okay. Still got reinforcements coming in, Brill. You guys, come on, get up here. Cavalry.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives. We'll kill them all. Pull back.
Lost my cavalry. He's kept, yeah, the enemy did well there. He's kept all his cavalry in reserve. I fell for it.
Spearmen. We will pierce their hearts.
Okay, just the archers. Let's get some bows into the general. Got all this here now. Bit of a crappy way to do this. I'm just creating a mosh pit, really. It means I'm not able to use any of the abilities.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing. Lombard champions. March.
I'll push through. The archers.
Warriors.
These ones, I think. I'll keep that barricade up because it's doing me a favour as much as it is them. It's stopping these coming in this way. So if I can chip through all these missile troops now, which are causing me a lot of problems.
Bombard champions! Kill, kill, kill!
We're just pushing through. Got a new set of Onager. Brill. Let's move them up. New sets of cavalry.
Spearmen ready for battle!
Just using them as a blob at the minute. Okay, here's the problem. I can't activate these walls or anything, so frenzy. Get into them. Frenzy. There. You. Give him that and use that. You. Use that on
Our men have given
them.
up and are running for their lives!
Use these morale bonuses. Right, you and you out of the group. Ungroup now. These guys. Set fire to the settlement.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle! Our men have regrouped!
Okay, let's see if we can use this cavalry charge to a bit better effect. I don't think I'm going to... still got problems. These towers need to come down.
Bombard champions! Kill, kill, kill!
Warriors, withdraw!
Our men are breaking off!
Okay. Just get some missile troops there. On this cavalry. See if I can get some rear charges going in. I'm going to put them under that tower to get rid of it.
Bombard champions! Charge! Our men have rallied!
Checking what we've got. See about getting these towers down. It's drawn out a couple of these units from the fight. We're going to have to leg it away, I think.
Warriors, withdraw! Our men run from the enemy! This is shameful!
Just get through this and then we should be alright. If I can get this tower down, I can get these down.
Mounted warband! Hold!
Okay, tower down.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing! Fire them!
Mounted warband!
Cost me a unit of cavalry, that. Start the barricade, guys, come on. The general's in the fight now.
Advantage.
Righty. I hate these mosh pit fights, they're so boring. It's a case of cram down that hole and see how you get on.
Our men have regrouped!
So if I can take this barricade down, capture this, that's a morale penalty for the enemy. I'll also be able to get my missile troops up on this wall, just shooting and peppering down into them. So if they're a missile unit, let's move them back out. Group them up.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Champions!
Let's get stuck in here. Frenzy.
Bombard champions!
Boost that morale. Make sure that these don't break.
Warriors eager for blood! Kill, kill, kill!
Get these in. Let's move these up. Probably don't need them now. I lost the cavalry again, didn't I?
Warriors, withdraw!
I'm really bad with cavalry.
Men are running, cowards!
Bombard champions!
So yet again, another fight where I take a lot of losses. Let's just focus on this general, make sure that the general goes down. Let's get this barricade down and then I can line up my missile troops here.
Fine work, my brave lads! Fine work!
There we go, barrier down.
Nobles! Move it! Keep watch!
Let's see about burning the city, I suppose, couldn't I? Giving them even more morale knock. Yeah, I should have burnt the city down a bit more. And here comes the missile troops now on the walls. This is where I get an advantage at last. I've lost my cavalry again.
Missiles ready! Warriors, on me! Formation, move! Missile warriors!
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Organized!
There we go. This should win the fight for me now. You guys down here.
Their general has been killed. Excellent.
So that's it now, they should rout.
Deadly missiles ready!
So as you can see, the missile troops now, because I've got them on position on the wall. Maybe should have done that a bit earlier. I'd have saved myself a few men. I've got all these now, just charge down. Follow them through, follow them out and break them. So unit 3. Make sure that they break. Just focus fire. Tell you what, go whistling.
Ready! Missile armed warriors!
Whistling should break them all now.
Bombard champions! Missiles ready! Move it! Bombard champions!
They are trying to take out our general. Defend him.
Protect us!
So it's just now a case of breaking these troops. So I've got one with you. Charge into the sides. We should be done here pretty soon. Wish there's someone get a lucky shot on my general now. I can see it coming. Pretty boring fight, really. This is one of the reasons I don't like siege fights, especially in this game, because it's just a case of throw them into a gap and sit and watch a mosh pit. Although, you know, there were probably some tactical things I could have done. Everything's gone now. It should be. Yeah, victory.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
No point in chasing down. So yeah, deployed. They had more. They lost more. But I've got weak armies again. So it's one of those, isn't it? What do you do? Right, do I occupy? I think I will this time. I'm just going to occupy because I'll get the replenishment.
Ready ready for battle.
Right, and with that, I think I will call an end to this part of the guide, guys. So I will catch you in the next video. Thanks again for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed everything. If you feel free to ask any questions, and please do hit that like button if you enjoyed what you saw. And by subscribing to my channel, you will be able to be kept up to date with any further video guides that I do or any Let's Plays. And come along and see me on Twitch, HempKnight79. Okay, I hope to see you there. Bye bye.